certain things is because there's so much going on that yeah, I just can't elaborate or speak into it. But this weekend was very, very nice. Me and my daughter went to my fiance's house, and she got to experience that with the what the household's going to be like and how that's going to be. So I mean, that's really good because my daughter doesn't know what an actual functioning family looks like a complete family, as in mom, dad, and siblings. She doesn't know what that looks like. Well, she does, but that's only when I'm involved with her mom. So if I'm not involved with her mom, then she doesn't understand what a what a functioning household looks like. I mean, which is terrible. I think that's very bad that it has to be me at the end of the day that has I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know about that situation. I don't know who that is or nothing. But she doesn't know what a functioning family dynamic looks like, except for the times that I'm either she's with me or her mom was with me. Oh, I am short. I am 5'6". I am very short. But yeah, she doesn't know what a functioning household is unless she's with me or I'm actually in a relationship with her mother, because that's allowing her to see how women are supposed to be treated and the love that is given. Uh, and it's very sad and concerning on a whole slew of like just everything, because I want to be the best that I can be for my daughter with growth and all all the things. He does. Oh, he doesn't really look crippled to me. Oh boy, he's not crippled. Oh Lord. But it's really concerning on so many levels that I am not heard in so many ways. It doesn't make sense. eh, I don't have words. I don't. The system is flawed so much. And my house is a home. It, I don't have pictures or stuff like that up. I don't have all these things. Yeah, y'all are weird. Yeah, my house is a home. It's not a flop house. Not, it's not anything that you wouldn't want to be. It's a place that my daughter always wants to be. And I can't understand the system because guaranteed if I did any of the things that my baby mom has done, I would not be around my daughter. I wouldn't be able to do any of the things. And that's what I don't get, how somebody's allowed to do all the things that she is doing and still have custody and all of the things. I can't understand it. It's very, very hard to understand. I can't understand the system. But I know that the way that I am with my daughter and the relationship that I have with her, it speaks for itself. 100%. I don't. I don't even have any issues with her mom. I never really had issues with her. I've always wanted her just to get it. Her. Oh my gosh. I've always wanted just to get her stuff together. Always, always wanted her to be happy. Never tried to sabotage a relationship or anything like that. I've always encouraged and all those type of things. I've always tried to help for the most part. I mean, as much as I can. But there has to be a point where enough is enough, especially when you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a parent. Period. Because, like I said, if that was me doing the things that they're saying, the things that my daughter says, it's not acceptable. Uh, man, it's crazy. Like I had a whole meltdown at work today, and it was, and that's another thing. Like at work, there's a whole bunch of stuff happening at work, and before the meeting even started, stuff was stuff was going on, and yeah, just started crying. I'm crying at work. I don't mind about crying at work. I, that doesn't matter. Like crying in front of people, I don't care. I really don't, because when I'm at the point of crying, I'm fed up. I'm frustrated. I I don't know what to do, and it's just overwhelmed and just everything. Cause all I want is my daughter. That's the only thing I want. That's it. And for my baby mom to, I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. But I don't know how to I don't know how to say that. I truly don't, because like an open. It's like an active case. So I really don't know what to say. But it can't be because of best interest of our daughter. It's not possible. At first, we were just talking about me having our daughter more, but now all of a sudden you're not trying to do that. Why are you? What's the difference now? Why? Because I didn't do anything. I haven't changed. If anything, I've gotten better. 'Cause all I've done in this time since the last time me and my baby mom had tried. Well, I thought tried, and that wasn't even a try. That was a one up. That's what that was. Uh, I was I was talking to a girl, and before that, me and my baby mama tried, and it didn't work. And she said she just needed to focus on herself. So when she said she needed to focus on herself, I was like, all right. And then our conversation with each other just ended up being nothing. So with our relationship that I feel is being nothing, I stumbled across another woman and started talking to her, and had started a little relationship, and she's starting to talk to her now baby dad, and I think they were just messing around, and they weren't official. And once right before they had got together, I had stopped talking to the girl that I was talking to. It was like 2 weeks or something like that, because I would call her every day or every morning, and tell her good morning, beautiful. and every night would be the same thing. And I didn't do it one day, so I just continued to not. Oh my God! I just continued. Oh shit! Oh, there's a whole bunch of nothing. But yeah, I'll tell you. I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, but her now baby dad that is like the most toxic relationship I've probably ever seen. Uh, she was with me, then the next day got with him, and she did that because she thought that I was still with the woman from before, or the woman that I was done talking to. She thought I was still with her. So if she got in a relationship with him, because he before they got together, he was trying to make her feel some type of way. So she wanted to have one up on her. And from that point, there was no talking or nothing. I was done. I was done after that. And I had told my daughter, the next woman that I am with is going to be my wife. And that is how I found my wife. Well, it's not how I found my wife, but that that for sure that for sure is the start of how I found my wife, because I stopped talking to everybody that I was entertaining, and my daughter already sees and knows how I am. She has seen how me being with her mom is, and what love is that way. So she knows her mom is capable of like loving correctly and things like that. But even when my baby mom is alone, she has a hard time dealing with the kids. And that's just, I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't think she was meant to have more than, really more than one. And I look at it now, and she had her first daughter pretty early and was constantly wanting to go out and all the things. And yeah, it was just a constant drinking and whatnot. She's always been a drinker. Before me and her were together, she did harder drugs. Um, I told her she got to stop that. 'Cause if you want to be with me, you know what I'm saying, I don't mess with no drug addicts. So you got to stop that. If you want to be with me. But yeah, um, it's really sad to see the decline of somebody, and the people that are supposed to have interest, best interest for the kids, are not, because there's absolutely no way that they can look at her, just physically look at her and say everything's okay, and everything else. What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. It, man, if y'all only knew I tell you, I can't wait for my daughter to get a certain age. And that was the thing that she was lying to my daughter about, was that she had my daughter when she was a baby, and that's not true. I had our daughter from like 3 months to like two, like had her, like all the doctors, all the dentists, right? Praise the Lord. But yeah, I had my daughter all the time, and I had to actually tell my baby mom to get in my daughter's life, because I didn't want my daughter not knowing who her mom was, and for her to think that my sister was her mom or something like that. I don't want no confusion like that, because I went through the same thing. I didn't think that my aunt was my mom, but my aunt is a mother figure to me, because she raised me when I was a kid. Well, since I was a kid. And because of that, I didn't want a relationship like that with my daughter. I didn't want that. Why would you want that? Doesn't make sense. Uh, no matter what, I did want a household. I did want something, even if we weren't together. 'Cause I don't believe in that. We don't have to be together to have a kid. We just don't. That yeah. Just because you have my kid too, that doesn't make you special or anything. It's like I told her, she would always, oh, I'm your baby mom. That doesn't mean nothing. I could have a baby with any scallywag. You know what I'm saying? It's the relationship me and you have is what makes that phrase mean something. Like, that's my baby mom. Nah, that's my baby mom right there. It's completely different. I've never. Oh, that's my baby mom. Yeah. No, no. It's her. Get those. You know what I'm saying? But the this weekend has revealed a lot, and greed, gluttony, uh, just selfish people. There's so many things that are like right there in our faces, and we try not to see them, or we don't want to see them. But at some point, it has to be revealed. A person has to reveal who they are, and they're going to every time. Uh, that's why I would say, for everybody, until you know, play stupid. Until you know how a person really is, play stupid. Except the person that you are with. The person that you are with, do not do that. Be who you are. Be who God created you. Be that person. Don't sugarcoat things. Don't try to spend more money than you normally would. Don't put on a whole bunch of makeup if you're a woman and keep up that, try to keep that up. Don't do that. Just wear a natural face. If a man's gonna love you, he gonna love you. And a man that loves you with a whole bunch of makeup isn't gonna love the natural you. Um, yeah, just be yourself. A person needs to love you for you, and that's why I was talking to my wife, and it was on the, I want to say, the drive back, and that was one of the things that I prayed for, was for a woman to love me for me. And that was it. That was all I prayed for. I wanted a woman to love me for me and to love my daughter. That was it. But with me asking for that and her loving me for me, I am beginning to love myself, because there was a lot of things that I've just been picked on, and just parts of my body that I didn't like, and this stuff, and she makes me all the way comfortable with my body and who I am as a person. And again, that's how I know that she is made for me. It's, it's a crazy, beautiful thing, but I tell you, when you know, when you get confirmation, it's, that's that changes everything. Because and this weekend too, uh, showed me how it's gonna be. Oh, partly how it's gonna be with my okay, I don't know what that means. All right, well, okay. Um, but it kind of showed me how it's gonna be, and it's 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 dope. I already see just the greatness in the household, and it's man, it's beautiful. I never thought that I could feel so complete and happy, and to see my daughter be happy the way she is also something. Because my daughter is turning into a very unhappy person. And people don't see it, because when they ask her, she's having fun and doing all the things. You just ask her randomly, yeah, but let it be when it's quiet and she's alone. That's when she begins to think of all the things that really bother her, and why does she have to go back? Like, it really, oh my God, it really breaks me to the core how our system is created to division and stuff like that. Do you guys know that 80% of women win sole custody? 80% of women win sole custody. 10% of men win. And then the other 10 is like just whatever it's going to be. And I don't see how every single kid has a open DHS case, but she's still okay and a fit parent. I find that so hard to believe. And it's not just because of all the allegations. Oh no, I'm lying. It is. It is it. It's sickening. That's what it is. I can't grasp it because, like I said, if that was me in any form, I would not be able to see my daughter. I guarantee I wouldn't be able to see my daughter. And I don't know if that's because she's a woman, if it's some other reason. I don't know. But I know what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to accomplish great things. I want to, I don't know how to say it. I just know I need to continue to have faith because it is easy to fall short. It's very easy to fall short. I mean, we fall short every day, but I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. So, if you have a kid, right? If you have a kid and that kid is a perfect little kid, you know? No, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I'll say this one. If I have to take a drug test for whatever reason, because I'm messing up somewhere in what I'm doing, in being a parent or whatever, if I needed to take a drug test, I would take the drug test. I wouldn't have my kid, my child, my baby take a drug test for me. I don't see where that is. I don't see where that is okay at all. A kid can't take a drug test. And that should be enough reason right there for a kid, to me, to be yanked out of the house, especially when there's another parent that is more than capable of having them and has been reporting all of the things. What, I don't know. What don't you? How do you have a kid take a drug test for you? And it has to be something like important. It has to be. Can't be anything else. But again, who has a kid take a drug test? That makes no sense. Why is it 12? Yeah. All right, man. Nope, nope. I'm gonna get onto this. I'm gonna get onto this. So back to what I was saying with people playing dumb and stupid like that. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them 100%. All the whatnot, trying to take it back, and nah, we ain't no take backs. You can't take it back. It doesn't work like that. There's no take backs. You mess up, you mess up. That's that's that. There's nothing else to it. Uh, I, I'm such at a loss of words, and it's so hard not to like really say what it is. That's a plasma rifle. That's the 2.0. I think I'm gonna need that one. Yeah, it really baffles my mind the way people are, and it kills me because I am very, very good at reading people. So if I'm watching everything you do and it's just not, it's not working in your favor, don't really come to me. You just stay in your own little corner and leave it at that. And then that's like, I've gotten told multiple things that are pretty much lies, and people trying to switch up what they say. You can't switch up what you said, and that's what you said. Like there's nothing else around that. You can't you can't lie and say you didn't say that. What's going on with my person? I'm not even carrying that much stuff. The person's not able to run. Don't like that. So I need to be able to run. I don't know. I know I want to. just marry my wife and start my life somewhere else besides here. Because Portland is just not it. It's not. You know, the people are fake. It's just a whole bunch of people sleeping with the same people. And I tell you, you come to Portland, somebody you slept with somebody that you didn't want to sleep with. So everybody sleep with each other. That's kind of what's going on, man. And watch out for fake people too. Oh, what's going on here? Who are these people? Oh yeah, you messed up, G. Boy, you're a robot. Who does that? Oh, that shot wasn't even for you. That's terrible. Yeah, I really just want to get married and take off and be merry. Take off and be merry, I tell you. I'm so done with this crap. Used to really have like a passion and love for my job because it was like instant gratification. But I no longer have that love. I no longer have the love for my job. Because it's so much nonsense. And I had a situation the other day, and a resident was talking to another resident, and had basically got mad because I seen him. That's what it was. I didn't confront him. I didn't do anything to him. But for some reason, he felt that I was in his business, and I didn't say anything to him because there is nothing to say to him. And everything was meant from the heart. I didn't have any aggression or any tone in my voice, but he pulls up to me and pretty much insults me. And my father gets mad and defends me, which only makes sense. But dude is lying and saying that my dad threatened him, and I had to hold him back and all of these other things. That's what I was just telling my boss. Like, I can't hold him back with one arm. Like, I'm strong, but I'm not holding my dad back with one arm. I'm not doing it. I don't care how strong I am. I'm not holding him back with one arm. And that's where people need to be realistic with. So yeah, you think I'm strong like that? That's what I'm doing. I can just control this man with one arm. So you're also calling him weak. No, that's not going on. If I am grabbing him, it is gonna be with two arms, and I'm gonna have to like hold his arms, like kind of like bear hug him. There's no none of that. Everything that's going on is a lot of stuff to throw me off of the things that I need to accomplish. And I see all of these things. And the Lord always says, don't have fear. He says that repeatedly. Do not have fear. And I'm trying to remember that. And I'm trying to reassure my wife that everything's gonna be okay. But as a woman, that's natural. That's what women do. That's our men as well. That's our role as men, is to give that woman reassurance that things are gonna be okay. And everything that I've asked for of the Lord, He has given to me. And that's it. Everything I've asked for, He's given it to me. I just don't. I don't understand DHS. I don't. Because now all of a sudden, now that now that my baby mama has, I don't know. So there's three kids. Okay, so it's three, and then she's pregnant. So three kids, all different baby dads, all different baby dads. I'm number two, and then she got a 1 year old, and then there's one in the belly. Every kid, well, the first three that are living, all have CPS cases. With that, how that's saying enough. You have my daughter paying for you to take drug tests. That is automatically, you should have your child taken and given to the other parent. If I were to do that, I would be the worst father in the world. Period. I would be. That blows my mind. Constantly fighting. You don't need to fight that much. You really don't. You really shouldn't even be fighting. It's like with my woman, I don't fight with my wife. I don't fight with her at all. We talk. Now, I know there's been times where she's kind of like, man, but she also has this I guess I'd call it a tone. She has a tone in her voice where I can tell when she's serious, and it's not a tone like that, but it's like this needs to be done. It's one of those tones, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be it's not supposed to be anything else. It's not supposed to be a whole bunch of fighting, whatever, whatever they got going on. I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. But I don't know what I am going to do. I'm going to get off here, and I am going to pray because I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring at all. But he also tells us, don't worry about tomorrow. And I know he's working. The Lord is always working. Everything is like perfectly crafted. I tell you, it truly is. I really love my wife because she sees it like it's crazy. I don't know. Things get better. That's what things will get better. You gotta get the doubt. You gotta get the doubt out, man. Because if you let doubt fester, you'll end up being lost in a place that you have no idea where you are. You can easily be manipulated and all of those things. And that's what the enemy wants me. The enemy wants me to give up and be complacent, but you can't do that. You can't let the enemy get you to where you get stuck or you don't know. You don't know where you are. Because I'm not knowing. Yeah. I just want to be the best father and the best husband. That's all I want to be. Fuck. Actually, I'm gonna make some toast, and I'm gonna praise the Lord. Y'all have a good night.